Good morning. Welcome to another edition of my 5D Secret Garden, where we are exposing secrets left and right, okay? There's not one person here that is going to be able to stop it either. So that is why we do what we do, okay? We know exactly what's going on, all right? We know that there's certain people out there who get off on, our sadness. They need to, that's where they get their energy from. They feel like they needed all this, like they had to come together and do some nonsensical thing to make us feel bad about ourselves so that they could take our energy and make they wanted us sad so bad that they what they did, especially what you did to the DM. That's what's just sad. But because they lack temperance, these people, that's all. They're just imbalanced. They're not good people, okay? Good people that are normal, balanced people don't do what these people are doing. Normal people don't get feel good because of other people's sadness or get energy from that, okay? So this just tells you everything you need to know about these people. Like they'll come off, oh yeah, we're good people, we're the good people, upstanding citizens, but people like me, I'm the bad guy. I'm evil. So it's like whatever, okay? So but it's just like eventually people are gonna have to see this, and they're clearly seeing it because these people see that you're not unhappy, okay? That's the thing. They see that you're happy. They see that you're confident. They see all that, and they can't do a damn thing about it, and that causes them to be imbalanced. Okay, because Seven of Cups, opportunities are coming your way, okay? Wishful thinking is upon you. You are doing everything you're supposed to be doing, okay? So you're getting to where you need to get to because, whatever, you found your purpose. You know what your purpose is here, okay? So just know nobody's going to stop you, okay? It doesn't matter who these people think they are in the 3D. They're nothing. They can't do anything to you. They can't do anything to you. All they could do is mess with your mind. They cannot do anything other than that. Nobody could even come near you. That's how protected you are. So that is why there's no need to fear anything. What is there possibly to be to fear, okay? Because we don't care, because we know that over there is going to be a 4 of Wands in reverse. We know there's no union over there. We know that there's not a happy home. We know there's conflict, okay? We know that nobody's attracted to nobody over there, okay? We know what's going on, all right? Our DM is in love with us, okay? We're the ones, and you're making us so much more attractive by trying to keep them away. Didn't you know that the more you try to keep somebody away from something, the more they become, the more they want it? Didn't you know that? So that's why it's like, try to keep her away. Keep going with it. Just hold her hostage. You're miserable. You know what I mean? What can you say? The person's miserable over there. They don't want to be around you people. They don't want to be with who you set them up with, and you just don't even care. As long as money comes in, it's all. You're just basically using that person as a generator. Don't even give a fuck what you're doing. That person is gonna get sick too. They're gonna get very sick over this, and you're gonna sit there and you're gonna blame me for it. That's what you're gonna do. You'll blame me over it. You're gonna blame the hermit, okay? The guy that's over here by himself, soul searching, been doing the right thing the whole time. When this DM gets sick, the people are gonna blame him. They're gonna say, "Oh, it was him. He did it all. He's making those videos. He did this, that. It was always him. He was the one who caused her to be like this." What the reality is that I never caused her to be like anything. You people did, all right? I was the right thing. I was what made her happy, and you took that away. Took away what made her happy, okay? Made it like it was bad, and then blamed it for why she was sad because she didn't have it anymore. Make that make sense to me, please. It's like, and it's just like, and people, and this is what you do, and it's like, people have to see what you're doing now. They have to see what was going on. I'm gonna make sure everybody sees what happens. Everybody's gonna see what happens now, okay? Because it's enough is enough. because we're in the Ten of Pentacles, and there ain't a damn thing anybody could do about it. You could be as imbalanced as you want over here. You could be, you know, your temperance in reverse. You could be coming off erratic. I don't care. It doesn't matter, because you make it only worse for yourself, and you make it only better for me. Because every time you get more upset about this, the more people see what's really going on. The more they're like, wow, what the fuck is going on? Why is there so much conflict over there about this person? This person is not even anywhere to be seen. I'm nowhere to be seen. DF is nowhere to be seen, okay? These people, they prove how they stalk you, because they always know exactly what you're doing. So it's like, how the fuck do they know? All right, they try all different types of stuff. It's all this mind control bullshit, but once you keep clearing it, they have no control. You know, like chakra teas and stuff, it's just, you know, some crystals, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of this stuff is very helpful, very helpful. So just keep that in mind, because Page of Cups, because that is why we get all these intuitive messages. That is why creative opportunities are always coming away. That's why we just know how to do things that we shouldn't even know how to do. That's why we have knowledge that we don't even know that we should have. So it's because of everything is a spiritual level. All right, everything is, this is what it is, okay? We inherited something very, very, you know, what is it? You know, illustrious. We inherited an illustrious spiritual inheritance over here. So just know that it is what it is, because you are a Queen of Pentacles. That is what you are. You are the ideal spouse. You are the one that everybody wants to be with. You are the one that is, when people think of, you know, a wife or a husband, or like the ideal, that is you, okay? Because this is what you are, all right? And you know it. That's the thing, is that you know it now. You are aware that you are this person. So it's no King of Cups in reverse characters or Emperor in reverse characters ever going to tell you that you're not this. You know what they, you see what they are. You see what they do on their fucking, you know, and then you see what you do. You know what goes through their mind, and you know what goes through your mind. And so does God. And God knows exactly what's going through your mind, and he knows it's all good. That's why he stays with it, because we have the Two of Pentacles here, because we have multiple priorities. We're balancing decisions. We were, you know, doing everything in our power to, you know, get things going here. So we could have easily dropped all these balls. We could have stopped. We could have just said, you know what, we can't do this. But no. We are a Queen of Pentacles, okay? Queen of Pentacles do not give up, all right? That is why we're going to be in this Ten of Pentacles energy. That's why the Ten of Pentacles is here for you, okay? That is why on the other side there's conflict, Four of Wands in reverse, and imbalance, Temperance in reverse, because of you being a Queen of Pentacles in the upright. That tells you everything you needed, that these people only are happy when you are sad, okay? These people become balanced when you are imbalanced, okay? There's some type of weird thing going on with these people, and it's like, all right, enough's enough now. Now they gotta go, okay? They've been doing this to you long enough. Because Eight of Pentacles, you are diligent, you are an apprentice, you are a wizard apprentice, okay? So there is nobody that's going to tell this Queen of Pentacles otherwise, all right? This Queen of Pentacles has been serving under two very, very ascended wizards, okay, that know a lot about stuff and give them a lot of information. So just know that this Queen of Pentacles is very, very protected, and there's not a damn thing anybody's going to do about it. Plus, they're very diligent, and they're an apprentice, okay? Because Six of Swords, they're just leaving behind all this bullshit. They don't care no more. They're releasing it. It had to go. Whether it's a DM, whether it's family, whether whoever it is, this person, Queen of Pentacles said, no more. I know my worth. I'm not sitting here. You know what I mean? And ever since they left, that's all they get is the Ten of Pentacles now, because they had to get away from these people. These people were draining them, draining their energy, okay? In ways that were very, very fucking devilish, that angered me now that I start to think about it. Because don't forget, you are the sun, brother. You are what this all revolves around. You are the one who this all generates. Because this is why I said this, they had to drain you. You were the energy that was supplying everybody else, okay? And then they're over there making you out like you're like they didn't need you. Like they're the ones who, we don't need you, okay? Just go be sad over there so we can feel good, okay? They need you to be in this energy, this negative, depressed energy. But You are not ever been that. You're positive, you're happy, you're just vibrant, you got vitality. Believe it, being people see you, you're glowing, okay? This gets these people, they get sicker and sicker by that, okay? Because Four of Cups, you are meditating every day, daily, okay? You have a routine. You are, self-care. You take care of yourself. You make sure everything is, good. You don't, you don't compromise your self-respect. You don't give your energy to people that don't deserve it, all right? You don't give it to people who don't serve your highest good, okay? Just, you're moving along just fine here. And these people, to their chagrin, are imbalanced. They're very imbalanced, okay? Very imbalanced characters over there, because Three of Swords in reverse, because perhaps maybe it's time for them to release whatever pain they have over there and forgive themselves, okay? Recover. Maybe it's time for this DM to move on from this situation that they're in, because there's nothing there. There's no love. All they're doing is making themselves sick. This person is becoming sick by what they're around now, okay? And you people are, and you are the responsibility. The family and friends around this person are the reason they're going to become sick when they could have been happy and healthy and living the best life. But you people didn't want that. You did not want that for this person, okay? You did not want that for me, and you did not want that for them, okay? All you wanted was for us to be sad, so you can steal our energy consistently, because you know we're divine beings, and you know you're evil, and you know you're demons, okay? And you know I know what you are, okay? So you can't do nothing when I know who I am and I know who you are. How much longer do you think you're going to hold on? Okay? Because Three of Cups is here, brother. We're celebrating. People know once you guys are gone, this is when everybody gets to feel good again, all right? This is, happiness comes back, because you people that were fucking happiness haters, that were living off people's sadness, creating this for them in the background without them knowing, projecting onto them, well, guess what, bro? Your days are numbered, because I'm making sure you get all that energy back. Anybody who projected anything negative on anybody, you will get it back. I'm calling judgment on anybody who's ever done that. Anybody, okay? So that is all getting sent back to you. This is all transfer, brother. This is what is going to happen. We're switching now, okay? Because we got the Ten of Pentacles and we got the Sun, okay? Because this Queen of Pentacles is the Eight of Pentacles energy. They are mastering their skill, okay? And it's clear as day. And it don't matter what the fuck anybody says. Trust me. Because again, you are the hermit, brother. You are soul searching. You don't bother nobody. You do your own thing. And this is what gets these people going. They can't understand why they can't destroy you. They don't understand why you're not in distress. They don't understand how you're still balanced. They don't understand how you're still happy. They don't understand any of this stuff. And you know why? Because they're not supposed to understand it. Okay, that's why. Because why would they? We already know what you are. We know what you did. You think I'm going to keep explaining myself to people? I told you a long fucking time ago, I don't explain myself to nobody. I don't explain myself to anybody, because I know who I am. God knows who I am, and everybody, my energy don't lie. So whatever the fuck you thought in the prompts, you screwed yourselves, okay? You ruined yourself, because we were the wish come true. We were what the DM wished for, okay? God brings this person to them, and then they discard it, okay? So it's like, it's a sick thing that this person did. So it's just like, whatever. It's their problem now. Okay? That's why they're an Eight of Cups. That's why they're viewed as a disappointment. Their whole entire relationships, whatever they have going on there, is all viewed as a disappointment. They want to walk away. Okay? This person wants to walk away in the worst fucking way. But these people around them, these demons, will not allow it. So this hermit's just going to stay where they're at. They don't care. They got people... whatever's meant for this hermit will find this hermit, okay? Remember, this hermit doesn't chase, they attract. Ain't no fucking chump-ass high priestess in reverse. You know what I mean? Just because they might have a little more status than you, or make a little bit more money than you, or come from a better family than you, does not make them better than you. And it's being shown very, very, very clearly that that's the case, okay? Because your DM sees just how bad, how terrible of a human being they are involved with right now. And it was all because of the people around them that pushed them into that situation, when they could have been in an unconditionally loving relationship. That these people knew that person, that was their soulmate, and they still went out of their way to get rid of them, just because they knew that the person you are, Divine Feminine, would have seen through their demon asses, okay? And they did not want to be seen through. So they did everything in their power to go keep this relationship not good. So just know, Ace of Wands, you are an inspiration here, okay? You inspire your DM. They've seen what you've been through, okay? They know exactly what you've been through. So you watched you come up. They watched you be so strong. They've seen things with you that they've never seen in any other human being, and it makes them so attracted to you. Now they see you doing this. They see you doing everything that they wanted in a person. This is what they exactly what you are right this second. Exactly the person you're looking at is exactly what your DM wants in the worst way. They fantasize about you all day long, okay? They look at the person they're with and they're sick. They get sick, physically sick, that they have to be with that person when they know that they could be with you. They just want to think about caressing you and doing all types of stuff to you, okay? Just know that, believe me, because Knight of Swords, they know how ambitious and driven to succeed you are. They've seen how you came back from all this. You could have easily folded, okay? But instead, you just went into your hermit energy. You kept doing what was right doing. You kept improving. You kept doing your self-care. And that is why you are in the situation you're in now. And you're getting to where you need to get to because you outlasted these people, okay? You survived it. And now you're going to thrive in it. Not just survive. Now it's time to thrive. Now it's time for people to see what you're all about. Because Knight of Pentacles in reverse, because these people over there, they're feeling stuck, okay? They're just working without reward. They cannot stop this hermit. Because if they could, they already would. That's what they're doing. They're sitting there. They don't understand. Why is this hermit still happy? Why is this hermit still got energy? Why is this hermit still doing this? Why are they still? Because this hermit is the sun, brother. That is why. This Queen of Pentacles is the sun. That's why the Ten of Pentacles is here for them. Okay, because they don't give up. They don't stop being positive. They will never give up, okay? Because whatever illusions you created about them, they are being shattered once and for all, okay? People see exactly what you are. They look on your Facebook and they say, wow, this guy's nice. He's not what the fuck they said. What's going on here, man? What is going on? What is these people talking about? We see him. We're seeing this person. People are around them that are seeing them. They're telling them that they're not like that. So what are these lies coming from? So who's going to do the right thing here? Is what God's saying. Who's going to do the right thing? Who's going to choose to walk? You know, who's going to choose to walk with us and do the right thing? Are you going to be scared? Are you going to stay scared? Because it don't make a difference to me. Because I know where I'm going. You don't. You don't know where you're going. That's for sure. Because if you did, then you wouldn't be, you know. Okay, so Eight of Swords in reverse. So actually, that shows that you are open to new perspectives here, that you are releasing these negative thoughts. So this could be like, your DM again, seeing through this bullshit, being inspired by you, seeing you as the Queen of Pentacles you are, knowing it, and hopefully something is just being removed here. Some blockages are being cleared. God needs to clear these blockages because there's not much else I can do. So it's all up to this person now, because they need to get into this King of Wands energy. They need to be this leader. They got to show that they're a visionary. They got to show that they see the big picture here. Okay, sitting where they are now is not the big picture. Okay, it's just it's a trick. It's a trap just to keep them thinking they're secure. But the reality is they're not. Because people don't even care about them. They laugh. They're doing this. They're secret enemies. And it's very, very clear, because these people are going to give themselves up because they thought that they could destroy this Queen of Pentacles. But now that they can't, and they still know this person's desirable, they know the DM is going to get wind of this and see you, okay? And they know this. So that is why they're showing their hand now, because they're going with great lengths to make this King of Wands feel like, you know, there's nothing to see here. So they're doing everything they can to hide you. But long as you're still the way you are, nothing's going to stop you. Your light will not be dimmed. It's not going to happen. You're too perseverant. There's no way anybody's going to stop you. It's not possible. Ace of Swords in reverse, because whatever confusion, you know, these people, this clouded judgment they had towards this Queen of Wands, you know, the DM perhaps, you know, it's over now, because they need to start rethinking an idea. They got to rethink about what they're into right now, because they got to look at the situation and say, wow, is this really what I want? Is this what I want? Because it's not what they want. Okay, because it makes them sick to their stomach when they look at the person they're with right now. That makes them sick to their stomach. They do not even want to touch this person. Okay, because it makes them sick to their stomach. They do not even want to touch this person. Okay, so that sounds good. Sounds like you're having a great time over there. So listen, I don't care, DM. You can sit there, you can fucking torture yourself all day long. It doesn't make a difference to me, because I know how you feel. I know where you at in your head. I read your energy. I know exactly what you're all about. So you can sit there and pretend all you want, okay? But at the end of the day, you're being the faker. We're being authentic, okay? We're the ones living our life, not having to worry about nothing. You got all types of fucking. You got to put a fake on every day. You got to put a different mask on each day. While we're Eight of Wands moving rapidly away from this nonsense matrix stuff, okay? We are so far away from this that they can't even catch us. That's where it is. Nobody can even stop you, not even the government. And that is a fucking fact, believe it, because they don't want you to know this. They know just how powerful you are, believe me. They know these people, so they think that you don't know. But now it's time to show everybody just how powerful you really are, okay? That you really are the sun. You're going to show these people, okay? Because if they could do something, they would. They can't do anything to you unless you allow them to. Because these people are headed to the Five of Pentacles, and that's where they're going to stay for the foreseeable future. They came up against you, and when they come up against you, the end result will always be the same, and that's you destroying them and sending their bitch ass all the way back to hell to never be seen or heard from again. And that's exactly where they're going, and it's a one-way ticket, okay? Because the Hierophant is here, brother. They are supporting this Queen of Pentacles. Institutional support is here. They know what you're all about. They know you're the real deal, Holyfield, and that is why they are here for you, okay? And that is why these people are in distress and in Five of Pentacles energy, lacking fucking balance over there. You know what I mean? Don't know what to do. They can't stop you. You're unstoppable, okay? Because let me tell you something, brother. The devil was here. He was the one who was here the whole time. He is the one who's being seen here, okay? Everybody that was involved with this, that was in devil energy, is being seen for what they really are, okay? Their shadow self is coming out, and everybody's going to see how they attacked, what they did to attack this Queen of Pentacles, what kind of stuff they're really into, what they do behind closed doors, and how fake they really are. Everybody's going to know because it's on video. The Hierophant's seen it. King of Swords have seen it. Everybody's seen it. We all seen it. We know what you are, okay? The jig is up, okay? Just know, if I'm sitting here making videos talking about this, who else do you think knows what you're doing, devil? We know. Okay, and that is why Three of Cups, there's going to be a celebration once we put an end to all this nonsense. And it is coming very soon, because you could see the cracks in the place. You could see what's going on. You see the people, the distress, knowing that this Queen of Pentacles knows exactly what's going on. So there you go. No way you're coming back from this. Because if you could, no, it's not going to happen. I'm going to make sure of it. I'm going to make sure that it's the most embarrassing thing you've ever seen in your entire life, that you're going to not even know how to get back up. It's going to be the best fucking thing I ever do to you. And I waited a long time, because listen, brother, love is in the air, okay? So this could be an air sign. Somebody did something here. Somebody came up against you, and they made a big mistake, because whatever Virgo was involved with this, they're going to be dealt with accordingly, okay? They're going to be the ones who are going to be humiliated and seen for what they really are. And that is a little demon Empress in reverse, okay? That's all you ever were. You're just a jealous, no good piece of shit, okay, Virgo? So just know that, all right? Because we know exactly what you did. You think we didn't know what you did that one day when you tried to give us the evil eye? I saw you. I caught you. I caught you doing it mid-act, okay? Because Saturn is here, brother. Karma is here for you. You are going to have to pay the price for what you did. You violated HIPAA laws, and now you're going to pay for it. So just know you are going to be in a lot of trouble. You are going to jail, because Uranus in Gemini is here. I told you that's the biggest transit that we have. That makes everything as the last piece of the puzzle, okay? So just know your days are numbered. Because Earth, the new Earth is coming here, and then this Earth sign is, you are an Earth sign that we do not particularly like. The only Earth sign we care about is our Taurus, but if you even corrupted them and took them to the point like where we can't even trust them, then it is what it is. We don't even care. It's like, keep them now, because we know that whatever Libra that was there that told you, fabricated the story, that it's all lies and everything came out, then everybody sees exactly who you are. So you actually promoted us more than we could have ever promoted ourselves, and we appreciate you. So thank you, okay? Because listen, brother, the Capricorn is going to be the one who goes down. That is your South Node. That is what we're going to handle right now. This is the person that came up against you, that got in your DM's ear. This was the originator. This is the fucking, you know, the mother. This is the crumb. So just know this is no good here. This person is no good because Pluto is here. Transformations are coming. And that Taurus is seeing the light, brother, okay? So just know they see through this bullshit. They know what's going on, and they are waiting for their perfect opportunity, and they are going to strike, brother, because, listen, they have the help of a Sagittarius there, and they could possibly be a Sagittarius moon sign or rising sign. So that's that, bro. A forgotten dream will resurface. Pursue it, okay? So when this forgotten dream comes back to you, make sure your ass pursues it, okay?